Hello and welcome back to another episode of Booked or Busted, where we make one call, there's two scores, and there's absolutely no excuses. Every single company out there and the home service industry should be ready to make a great first impression, knock the customer socks off, and get that call booked. Excited to bring you this episode today. We're calling a company, and this is in the Sacramento, California area. Daniel, what's the weather?
Oh, I'm not excited to call him. I'm not excited to call him at all. I'm already taking 3 points off from the tech stack. So before I even get into the weather, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now, in the year of our Lord, 2025, I need to be able to book services online. And that's not even an option. I can submit a contact form for availability, but I cannot book online. I cannot book online through Google. I cannot book online through the website. No excuses.
Okay,
no excuses.
So there you go. 3 points deducted. You hear that, folks? Make sure your customers can book online. Appreciate you sharing that.
If my buyer is under the age of 33, statistically, they're going somewhere else at this point.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. So that's a good note, and the points deducted, rightfully so. So what's the weather looking like, Daniel? We can't book online.
I can't book online, but apparently I don't have to, because in Sacramento it's like perfect. It's 64. The high today is going to be 75. We're talking like Northern California in the fall. Congratulations for everybody who lives in that area. It's pretty nice right now. What do you want to mix it up? Do you want to do a maintenance? Do you want to do a plumbing call?
Yeah, I'd like to do a maintenance. We have not done a maintenance. This is maintenance season. People are calling in to get their ACs. A lot of companies are marketing for their maintenance. So let's see a couple things. How are they going to handle that maintenance call? There's things that I like to see. Obviously, if somebody's calling in for a maintenance, you don't really show empathy. But it's good to reassure and say, hey, we can help. Find out also, are they going to ask, is there, do you have any problems? Is it not cooling well? Or are you just looking to have it cleaned up? Because you want to, some people just call for a maintenance. Sometimes they think it's cheaper, so they're calling for maintenance, but really they need service, or they just don't know. So is the CSR going to educate us? Are they just going to go on and book it? Are they going to say things like, hey, that's smart. That's a great idea. Again, reassurance. So let's see. This should be a great call. Let's get it done. One more note. So what I've been told that this company uses Power Selling Pro's call center as first to answer. That's what I've been told. So this should be interesting, and I expect really good things. Here we go.
For training and quality assurance purposes, Sierra Pacific records all phone calls and in-person appointments. Thank you for calling Home and Comfort, the guys in the big red trucks. Please press one of the following options. To be connected directly to our service department for repair and maintenance requests, please press 1. To schedule a no-cost estimate for a new installation, please press 2. For all other calls, please press 3.
Not too bad. I haven't pushed anything, by the way. I'm just testing how long it takes to get through. And it's taking a lot of time. Not even a looped recording. Still nothing. Okay, I'm going to go on and push something. I guess option 3.
For training.
There it goes.
Welcome to our customer service. Your call will be connected to our customer service personnel. Please stay on the line.
Little redundant.
Thank you for calling Home and Comfort. We're grateful for your call. Our friendly staff will be with you in just a moment.
Thank you for calling. This is Jose. How can I help you today?
Yes, I am looking to get my air conditioning checked out and cleaned up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, perfect. Let me just go ahead and definitely help you out with this. Just to confirm, with who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
This is Dave.
Okay, thank you so much, Dave. So in this case, just to confirm, this should be for maintenance to your system, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, for maintenance for my system. Yes.
Oh, okay, fantastic. Yeah, because actually I was about to ask you if you have any issue with your system. But yeah, absolutely. Let me just go ahead and help you out. Schedule an appointment for a maintenance. This will be for the air conditioning, right?
It would be for the air conditioning. Yes.
Okay, perfect. As well, Dave, may I know please for your last name? Forgive me.
Yes, it's Longacre, Longacre.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Dave. Okay, let me just go ahead then. This is like the very first time that you're calling us, right?
It is. Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you so much for getting in contact with us, Dave. Okay, let me just gather here some additional details that I need to know so we can provide this to one of our five-star technicians. So for that, Dave, just to confirm, are you the homeowner of the property?
I am the homeowner.
Okay, perfect. And what is the age of your system?
The age of my system, probably 16 years old.
Six. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And during, this summer, how this one has been working so far? It's working good?
Yeah, it's working good. It's still cooling. It's still kicking.
Okay, fantastic. That's good to hear as well. Perfect. Thank you so much, Dave. Okay. And this is the only system that you have in the property, right?
It is.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. The location of the system is like outside in the attic, closet.
It is. Well, there's one unit outside, and then I have the inside one is in a closet.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. In the closet and outside. Okay. Related to filters, in case of the technician determined that those needed to be like replaced, are you gonna have extra filters in your property before his arrival?
I do. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. And when would it be like a good time for us to go ahead and provide you with the service, Dave?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, when would it be like a good time for us to?
Oh, a good time for you to come out.
Yep.
So good time to come out. Um, I mean, no big rush. If you can come out this week, maybe Thursday or Friday would be good.
Okay, Thursday or Friday. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, because actually I need to aware my dispatch team about this, and they can let me know if we have any opening. But yeah, thank you so much for that.
Okay.
And as well, may I know the property address?
Yes, it is 9933 Sacramento, California.
Thank you so much. So let me just check here. Okay, so is the zip code 95827?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, and can I use the 564-241-1997 as the primary number?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, so if you don't mind, Dave, let me just place you on a brief hold, and I will check your availability with my dispatch team. It's going to take me around 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
You said 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, just to check availability.
Okay. Can you? Okay.
Yeah, I will come back. I will put you on hold for a brief moment.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Dave. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you for
I'm gonna
calling
wait
here
1 minute,
at
and we're gonna hang up.
We're great.
3 to 4 minutes.
Friendly staff will be with you in just a moment. We've been providing legendary customer service and craftsmanship to our neighbors in Sacramento and neighboring communities since 1984. We provide
I'm
comprehensive plumbing,
curious.
electrical, heating and air,
I'd like
and
to see
full
how he
equipment
wraps up.
services. Our expert installers deliver solar, electric, and generators, new HVAC systems, water heaters, and water softeners.
Daniels,
With
shush.
comprehensive solutions, we have
I
numerous
don't know
other
why.
products and services to make your home more safe, healthy, comfortable, and energy efficient. You can find more information about our solutions when you
You have a
visit us
hard
at
stop in 2 minutes.
SierraPacificHome.com. We'll be with you in just a moment.
You better text him and tell him you're not going to be there.
Would you like to lower your pool's operating expenses by 70% or even more? It's possible with the new variable speed pool pump technology. Home and Comfort's technicians are expertly trained in upgrading older pool pumps, filters, and controls to the more reliable and energy efficient Pentair systems that are now available. Ask us about scheduling an evaluation today.
I'm waiting on you, big dog. You just tell me when to hit the red button.
Studies show that the average lifespan of a properly maintained and serviced heating and air conditioning unit is 15 to 20 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Went
Okay.
on and hung up. You go for it, Daniel.
So I got a lot of things here,
Okay.
right?
I got a lot of good
For-
things. Not that,
Yeah,
but I got a lot of
yeah,
good
yeah.
things on my end.
Uh,
On my end. Just some customer
One,
service related stuff, but go for it.
here's a general note, and this is why I shushed you.
Okay.
Depending upon what system they are running,
Mhm.
there's a couple different ways. One, everybody who's running platforms like Service Titan knows whatever is said during the call as soon as it begins is inside of the call recording.
That is
So
true.
that's one reason that
That's
I
true.
told you to hold on. The
Yep.
other one is depending upon what type of contact center platform layer is here, just because you're put on hold does not mean that the end agent cannot still hear you.
That's true.
So a lot of people don't run that way, but some people do. And so just assume when you're on a call. This is just a good general tip. If anyone ever puts you on hold,
Oh, I know. Trust me. I've heard the
there's
call recordings where customers
Yeah.
are saying all kinds of crazy things when they
Yeah.
think no one's listening.
Yeah. And so I didn't want to tip your hand. So
Yeah.
that's why I hushed
Yeah.
you. So
I know that. I wasn't that worried about it, but I know exactly what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah.
So we've already got neg 3 for no online booking,
Yeah.
right? I took an additional negative. I did an additional negative by entire point because the way the call flows are built are very press 1, press 2, press 3. While the production quality on those recordings is good, it's
Mhm.
very legacy phone system leaning. It takes too long. If you're running speed to lead, like you want to minimize those times as much as possible.
I agree.
And you can do that while being thorough at the same time. Just keep in mind the rule. I call it the rule of sixes. So basically, one ring is about 5.5 to 6 seconds long. So if you're going to do a call recording, it needs to max out at 12 seconds or at worst 18.
Mhm.
But because those are rings, people have built-in tolerances for those time windows. Ideally, 6 seconds. If you're going to do a call recording, get it under 6 seconds, especially if it's 7 seconds long, redo it. So I took a point for that. I took a half a point for audio quality on the handoff. There was some clipping and some crackling in the call. I don't know if you heard it, but it just, when it transitioned from the first system to the second system, there was a decay in the call quality. It
Yeah, I did
dropped.
notice that.
Just kind of, I'm taking a half a point for
Well,
that.
it went from, I think it went from there. It'd be interesting to see how this is set up. Maybe you have a better idea than I do. But it went to Power Selling Pros, remember, in the Philippines, by
Yeah.
the way. That was in
Yeah,
the Philippines call center.
And, well, and that was the decay. And so I have higher expectations for third-party call centers than I do for a shop, just so
Yep.
you know. Like if you're gonna charge people for your services to take a call, you have a higher bar to jump over, not a lower bar. And I took another point, a whole point off for this is probably the shop verification. And so they were verifying with the local shop. He put you on hold for that, but that end user experience is less than ideal.
That's a long
And
time.
so
4 minutes
that
to
visibility
communicate with
should have
dispatch.
been there. Yeah,
I like that
the
he set
visibility should-
expectations. I'm glad he didn't just put me on hold. So I got to give him
Yeah.
points for setting expectations. And,
Yeah.
you know, he didn't just say, "Hey, I'll be right back," and then that's definitely going to cause a hang up. So he did set expectations. Still, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a faster way for them to communicate. They're trying to call me back now. I'm going to go and decline that call. So yeah,
What about you?
I mean, now they're calling me back. So that was a little over 4 minutes, probably. We've been talking longer than 4 minutes, I believe. I don't know for sure. So yeah, those are all really good points. The time it took them to try to get back to us here. That's just too much. Now, this is why it's important for everyone to understand what Daniel's talking about. We want to give you the whole picture here. Having a great customer service level, which I believe, I'm going to tell you right now, the customer service level of that representative, I loved. He had a great personality. He was upbeat. He had a great game plan. He followed what's called Power Selling Pros pattern for excellence. Sock Knocker, we have a pattern like that as well. It's important to have that to make sure that you are knocking your customer socks off on every call or giving your customers that wow experience on every call. He followed it. But as you see, as great as his customer service level was, he was hurt. He was not supported by the call center software and technology. It hurt the customer experience. So that's why it's important that you don't just get coaching done, right? You don't just get your CSRs trained, but you also need to look at the back end side of things. And that's what we do here at Sock Knocker. We develop your entire call center, not just train your CSRs or coach your CSRs. That is very important. But we also develop the back end, the software, the technology, how your routing set up to create a frictionless process to create that ultimate customer experience that's going to leave your customer sockless every time. So what did they do well? Speed of answer was really fast. Have you noticed that, Daniel? Once it actually was transferred to the call center, it was quick.
Yeah.
Under 10 seconds. I'll put that up in the edit. Used my first name. Got my first name. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Used my first name. Not just once, but throughout the call. Did not say sir or ma'am. Verified if I needed service or if it was from maintenance. Remember I mentioned that at the beginning. 2 thumbs up there. Great qualifying questions. Got the age. Built some value. Said 5-star technician. Even just saying that, 5-star technician, fully stocked truck, that's backed by our company. We've been in business this many years. All great things. Got to give them points there. Ask about filters. I thought that was a nice touch. And then he asked, hey, when were you hoping to have somebody come out? If it's blatantly obvious they have an emergency, sometimes it's silly to ask that, but it's good to get their expectations. That eases the dispatchers. Well, hey, this guy's cool with you coming out next week. They don't feel like they have to rush or figure something out today. Great question. So, Daniel, what was your score? You didn't even give a tech score. You just gave dropped a lot of knowledge. What's your score? You already deducted 3 points and all these other things. You want me to go
ahead
first?
And,
Okay.
Go ahead and tell me where you're at.
All right. So as far as customer service level, I do got to deduct some points for that long hold time because that's part of it. I'm going to give him a 9.1. And that's a high score, but he hit it all, his attitude. So that's customer service level. My SOC score is 9.1.
Okay, so I'm going to add back a point for the long hold time because I took a point for the long hold time.
Okay.
So if that is the situation, you gave him a 9.1, I'm giving him a 5.5.
A 5.5. All right, so there's your stack score, 5.5. Again, you see how your technology and software can impact the overall customer experience. It's so important to look at both, not just one, because we've seen good software and good tech stack, but horrible customer service. You got to have both. Daniel, what is our booked or busted score?
7.3.
All right, so our final booked or busted score is 7.3. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Booked or Busted. We'll see you next time.